Good afternoon, and thank you for your continued support to the men and women of the Fishers Department of Fire and Emergency Services. In addition to celebrating and recognizing our firefighters, we will be awarding 2 children of current firefighters with the prestigious Bud Moulder Award. My name is Will Ortiz, and I'm one of the lieutenants on Engine 392. I also serve as the president of the Fishers Fire Foundation. And I'm what you might call an amateur genealogist. I enjoy tracing family lines and learning about the customs and events from years past. If you've ever watched the show Finding Your Roots with Dr. Lewis Gate Jr., you probably know what I'm talking about. One of the reasons this type of research is appealing to me is because I am a firm believer that you have to know where you come from to know where you're going. As astronaut Alan Shepard of the Apollo 14 mission once said, "If you don't use your experience, your past is wasted and you're betraying yourself." Many people are familiar with our department's history dating back to 1956, when a group of citizens, many of them farmers, banded together and organized what came to be known as the Fishers Community Volunteer Fire Department, or FCVFD. Our department's history actually can be traced back to the late 1800s and early 1900s, when Fishers was known as Fishers Station due to its proximity to the railroad. It was around this time that an entrepreneurial man named Noah Manship opened a garage at what is today 116th Street and Commercial Drive. As noted in his obituary, he was a public-spirited citizen, having a part in most of the things which had for their purpose the uplift of the community. In 1923, the Fishers Communicator, a newspaper no longer in print, had an article describing that the town of Fishers had obtained a chemical fire apparatus with a complete fire department on duty. The crew responded out of the Manship garage. Noah Manship was the fire chief of that outfit. After his death in 1928, firefighting efforts were not as organized. In 1946, the largest fire the town had ever experienced happened. The Fishers Lumber Company caught fire, and the small chemical truck was soon no match for the blaze. It took members of the community creating a bucket brigade to bring water to the Carmel, Noblesville, and Indianapolis pumpers who were assisting with the emergency at hand. Fast forward several years later, and the community again comes together when a fire breaks out in a mobile home and kills 2 children. This was the catalyst that led to the creation of the FCVFD in 1956. Members of the community canvassed neighborhoods for 15 months prior and volunteered their time and talent to build the town's first fire station, which also served as the town hall building and Fishers Precinct voting place. In 1958, Bud Moulder graduated from Fishers High School and later served the FCVFD for 7 years. On October 13, 1967, he paid the ultimate price as he was killed in the line of duty while battling a commercial fire in Noblesville, leaving behind a wife and 5 children. In 2017, the Fire Foundation, at the suggestion of Chief Arusa, created the Bud Moulder Scholarship as a way to celebrate his life, honor his family, and his heroism. As you can see, our department has gone through tremendous changes ever since, but one thing remains: our commitment to the community. Today, in an era marked by digital connections, we embark on a journey to explore the timeless art of building community, of weaving the threads that bind us together. Community is more than a collection of houses. It's the heartbeat of shared dreams and collective aspirations. Just as in years past, our members continue to give back and engage with our citizens in order to forge bonds and ensure the spirit of togetherness prevails. From vibrant farmers markets to lively street festivals, we witness the power of communal spaces that bring people together, break down barriers, and create opportunities for shared experiences. These events make people feel like they're part of something bigger. It's not just where you live, it's about who you live with and the impactful connections we make to each other. Our piece in this shared history and active building of our future is to serve as the protectors of persons and property for our community to enjoy, us included. We do this best by understanding the shoulders upon which we stand and preparing ours for future generations. Tonight's scholarship recipients both embody what it means to be community-oriented, willing to give back and make sacrifices for the betterment of the world. Now, I invite you to sit back and enjoy the remainder of this video as it depicts our members and their families living and loving the community in which we live and work. Thank you.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Right on, right on.